Hey guys, how's it going? Good morning. Let me go and set up this room real quick and then we can get started. So 6:21, we got about 9 minutes till market open. So we got some time. Let me go ahead and just set this up real quick so that we can have a smooth open. So there's a lot of news this morning, guys. I'll go over and I'll show you guys shortly. So I think all we'll really be looking for is going to be the breakout. And I'll probably answer some questions if you guys have any. But let me just finish setting this up real quick and we can get started. Get you guys the Zoom link over here. All right. Hey guys, morning. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish setting up the room real quick. I'm gonna start letting people into the room, and then we can get started with our analysis for US 30. So, like I mentioned a little while ago, guys, there's a lot of news this morning, so I'll go over that as well, and then we'll kick it off to see what to look out for. But for the most part, I think we're only going to be looking for a possible breakout because it looks like there's a lot of news before and after. So let me just check real quick. Evan Howard, morning. Morning, Paul. Morning, Peter. Morning, Clyde. Morning, Miles. Morning, everybody. Hopefully you guys had a great week so far trading. I didn't trade yesterday, so I haven't had any losses all week. But yeah, just going over to the news over here, guys. So I was looking over at what was coming up soon. Or let's let's pull up Forex Factory. So this morning over here, it looks like there was some news at 5:30. It was the US dollar high impact core PCE price index. It was about neutral. It wasn't really good or bad. It was just right down the middle. At 7 o'clock, we have Powell speaking. So I don't think we're really going to have many trades available, probably just the breakout. But even the breakout might be a bit risky because it's so close to Biden speaking this morning. So I'm going to go and analyze that to see if there's anything that, we could possibly take. If not, it's all good. We'll just, I could answer some questions for you guys this morning instead of taking some risky trades. But let me just check the chat over here. Morning, Miles. Morning, Matt. Nice. Paul said he just passed his phase 1 eval yesterday. So great work, Paul. Looks like he should be funded by next week, hopefully. Morning, morning, Delmas. Morning, Justin. Morning, everybody. Morning, Amira. All right, cool. So it looks like we're good right here. Let me just go ahead and close everything out and pull up the other rooms over here. Hey, morning, Andre. Morning, Nifty. All right, guys. So everyone's making their win. Morning, Quentin. All right, 6:24. Let me check the technicals real quick to show you guys what I'm looking for here. So looking at US 30 here on the 1 hour, it is bearish. And the reason for it being bearish is that price is below the pivots, and the trend meter here is also red. Looking over here on the 10-minute, same situation. Price is below the pivots, and the trend meter is it's green. It's blue right now. It's probably going to turn red if it drops further. Let me see if there's any zones around this area, maybe for some possible snipes this morning. So let's see. I'll just mark up some stuff right here so that we can see exactly what we're looking for. All right, cool. So it doesn't look like there's any snipes right here, but I mean, for the most part, it's still bearish, and just just because of the specific reason that it's below the pivots, and the trend meter is blue, but it looks like it might be turning red. Looking over here at the 3-minute, it's obviously bearish here. Price is below the pivots. It's blue right now as well, but it's probably going to turn red momentarily once the market opens. And then lastly, here on the 1-minute, price is below the pivots and the trend meter is red. So it's kind of neutral from the 3-minute and 10-minute, but they're all below the pivot. So that's indicating that it's, it's in a current downtrend on pretty much all time frames on the 1 hour, 10-minute, 3-minute, and 1-minute. Lastly, we just need to confirm the fundamentals over here. Looking over here at the futures data, it's currently green right now. It's up 63 points, but we'll see what happens when the market opens in 4 minutes. Lastly, looking over here at the retail sentiment, it's currently 64% short. So the majority is short right now, but we can't really determine if that's going to be the specific bias when market opens. It is Friday, so a lot of people are already out of the market. You can see from last week, majority was short. It was like 70 to 80% short. And you can see from the chart here, basically this entire week, it's just been going up. Like it's been going straight up from here, right? So we'll see what happens when the market opens in the next 4 minutes. If the fundamentals confirm it's bearish or if it's bullish, then we'll take the trade in that direction. However, today's going to be kind of risky, like I mentioned, because there is Fed policy going to be speaking at 7. So we're probably going to take that breakout. If we don't have anything from there, I'll probably just be answering questions. But other than that, I'm probably not going to be trading the rest of the day. So, all right, cool. Morning S, morning Felix, morning everybody. So we got over here. Market's opening in about 3 minutes. So I think that's about it. The news is, there's Fed policy speaking, and then we have the revised UOM consumer sentiment, which is supposed to be positive. It looks like slightly positive, nothing too heavy. It was previously 70.2. They're anticipating it to be 70.9, so it's not a huge thing. Also, today is the second day of the Jackson Hole Symposium. So you guys saw yesterday, right, how price kind of moved for pretty crazy for US 30. That's probably what's going to happen again today, and that's why we're not really going to take too much risk today. So like if you guys traded yesterday, if you guys remember, I didn't go online yesterday. I had an issue with my internet connection, so my internet kept going in and out, and I just got annoyed, so I just didn't go online at all. But if you guys can see right here, you can see price kind of consolidated a bit. When that news event came up, it just came straight down. So just keep that in mind, guys. Like today's going to be a very risky day to trade, so we're just going to look for the breakout. But if we don't see anything good, then we're just going to skip it as a whole. Hey, Dylan, morning. All right, guys. So it looks like everyone's here. Market's opening in about 2 minutes. Once the market opens, we can confirm whether we're going to take this buy or sell. I personally would want to take a buy, so we'll see what happens here because the sentiment is short. And I mean, it's neutral here on the 3 minute, 10 minute, and 1 hour. So it technically could be a buy. If this closes above, it can be a buy. We also have the buy signal down there already. So we'll see what happens. Market's opening in about 1 minute and 10 seconds. Once we have that open, we'll confirm the fundamentals over here. Fundamentals are currently still up 63 points. The daily hasn't updated yet. But once it does, we can confirm it. So. All right, we got about a minute left. We got 55 seconds till market open. Let's see. All right, looks like we're ready. Market's opening in about 30 seconds. Let's see. So good question. Josh just asked, with it being a risky day, you're trading full lot size on breakout. I'm probably going to use a half lot size. Thanks for reminding me, Josh. I didn't really think about it. I mean, we'll see what happens when the market opens. If it looks really smooth, then yeah, I'll take it. But if not, I'll probably just go half lot size. And this is really risky because it's such a big move. So I don't even know if I'll even take this. This is pre-market. Market hasn't opened yet. It's opening in about 2 seconds. So I'm probably going to go half lot size. Thanks for letting me know, Josh. All right, so you guys can see huge spikes, right? Manipulation beginning, spike back up. I personally am looking for a buy here, but I mean, if it comes down for a sell, then who knows? We'll see what the daily index is looking like. It currently hasn't updated yet. Let's see. Yeah, still nothing there. So we'll come back to it. It's looking kind of like a sell right now. I don't know if I would take this though. There's still a big wick on the bottom. So what I would like is I'd like something with little to no wick on the bottom if I'm looking for a sell. Vice versa, if I'm looking for a buy, I need a buy signal with little to no wick on the top side. So these wicks are going to be important when determining whether we want to take the trade or not. Looks like this is going to close green. So even if this did close, there'd be no entry there. Let me just refresh this. It's currently up 65 points. So our bias here should be a buy. I'm not going to take this, obviously. I'm going to wait for it to come up. So what we're looking for right now is we're looking for a buy signal to the upside, and you need to close above here with little to no wick. If that closes, then it'll be confirmed as a decent buy. I mean, with the fundamentals here aren't that strong. They're only up about 53 points. We generally like it to be up a bit more, like 100 points. But if it does close with a strong green candle, so for example, if this closes right here with a green buy signal, and it's a strong candle, meaning little to no wick on the top side, then we can possibly take this for a breakout. But we have to wait for that confirmation, so we're not going to hop in just yet. All right, so yeah, if this closes above like that, then it might be good. We're just watching this wick right here because the fundamentals are still green. So yeah, it's up 70 points, so it's looking pretty good. I mean, we just need that confirmation. No entry there because it's a big wick on top. You guys see the big wick right here, right? So, and we still need that buy signal as well. So we'll wait for this next one right here. Hopefully this one closes. If it closes, then we can hop in. If not, it's going to get close to that cutoff time. I generally don't like taking a breakout after 6:35, like 5 minutes after open, because that's, it's pretty much where the move should happen by then. We got about 30 seconds left on this candle right here. You guys can see it's just kind of going back and forth, right? It's not really, it hasn't really chosen its direction. So let me check the sentiment over here. Retail sentiment is still short, so we're looking for a buy here. The fundamentals are also bullish. We're looking for a buy there. Technicals here, we're looking for a buy as well. We just need that confirmation of a buy signal and a strong green candle. If it closes an invalid signal right here, that's completely fine. We just need to confirm it with a strong green candle after it. So we'll see what happens next. All right, so I'm in this this right here. If you guys want to take it, I take it with the half lot size, so it's kind of risky. It's definitely a bit of a risky trade, but I did take it with the half lot size, so I'm not really risking all that much. So yeah, fundamentals are still green right there. So I do think it's going to swing back up, with time. It's just going to take some time, obviously, for it to swing up. If I close out early, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, like I mentioned, I took a half lot size, so I'm not really risking too much here. And I'll set some alerts here for these specific price points. Because I'm probably gonna exit early, guys. So there we go. As it pushes up, I'll probably be exiting early because of Powell speaking today. So there we go. It's gonna hit TP1 right now. Just gonna mark this up right here so that you guys can see. It's TP1. I'm like tempted to move my stop loss in profit right now, but it's kind of close. I mean, I'm in profit, but it just keeps bouncing back and forth. Good thing I didn't, because if I did, I would have stopped out already. I'm still in profit right now. It's pushing up, but it's kind of just going back and forth right now. Let's see. I'm just going to keep this window open so I could possibly, if it does swing up, I could move my stop loss in profit. Yeah, this thing's super volatile. So it's still pushing back and forth right there. I'm probably gonna move my stop loss in profit soon. Just to avoid getting caught. But the fundamentals are pretty strong. It's 84 points in the green right now. The futures data over here is 62 points still. So that's still looking good. And it's just bouncing around. I'm trying to move my stop loss in profit, but I don't want to move it too close because if I move it too close, it'll just trigger it right away. Because the thing is, it's just too volatile. It goes up and then it comes right back down. If it comes right back down, it's going to trigger my stop loss in profit. So I don't want to move it up just yet. I'm going to wait for it to possibly hit TP2 or TP1 right here, which is halfway. And then I'll be moving my stop loss in profit as it goes up. Man, this thing it's too volatile. I keep trying to move it up because I have my box over here preset to I need to close it, but I'm not close it. I need to set the stop loss and profit, but it just keeps going back and forth. So there we go. As it pushes back up, I'm not going to move it in yet. See, 636, getting close. Let's see. No, not yet. It's not, it's like, it's just around that same area. Because the thing is, if I move my stop loss and profit right now, it's just going to stop me out like automatically. Might as well just close out with some profit. See, I'll give it a few more minutes or a few seconds. It's 6:36 right now, so it's getting close to 7 o'clock. As we get closer to 7 o'clock, that's when the market will start to move a bit weird because Powell's going to be speaking. So we'll see what happens from here. Yeah, a lot of people are just trying to shoot the TP1. It's just, we're getting tight on time. If the news was like at 8, then it'd be completely fine because then we don't have to really worry about it too much. And there you go, as it pushes up further. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna move stop loss in profit. So my stop loss is now in profit. My stop loss is right over here. I moved it slightly in profit. Right over here, it's by the TP1. There you go, TP1, guys. So TP1 for whoever caught that right there. I'm still holding it. I just moved my stop loss in profit. So my stop loss is right here. If it comes down and triggers it, whatever, it's cool. I still made profit. But TP1 did get triggered right there and it came right back down. So I'm just gonna let it run. I have my stop loss in profit. If it reaches full TP, great. If it doesn't, it's all good. Because I do have my stop loss in profit. All right, so yeah, if you guys want to do what I'm doing, I move my stop loss right here. It's at about 35,304. Pricing might be different for you guys depending on what broker you're using, but I'm currently, I'm just watching it now. I'm holding it risk-free. If it hits TP, it hits TP. If it hits my stop loss in profit, it hits a stop loss in profit. No big deal. So let's see what we got over here. So some of you guys sent your stuff in real quick. Let's see if you guys got some over here. Let's see. Yeah, Dre said he hates trading on Friday. Same here. So he's walking away. So he took his profits and he walked away. Dre locked in a total of 122 today. Great work, Dre. Yeah, I hate trading on Fridays too, bro. Patricia here as well. Patricia took the breakout, made some nice profit off there, locked in 1,240. Great work, Patricia. Larkin over here, he took that as well. He took it earlier, locked in a total of 12,365. Great work, Larkin. Charlie over here too. Charlie locked in 613. All wins, no losses. Great work, Charlie. And Ardonius over here locked in 482. Great work, Ardonius. Dell over here locked in a total of 1,995. Great work, Dell. And you guys are great, man. Doing great. Let me see what else everyone else is doing over here. Dell again, actually. Yeah, so Dell over here, 1,995. Amazing work, guys. You guys are killing it. MA over here locked in a total of 8,520. Nice work, MA. Scott over here locked in a total of 1,613. Great work, Scott. So I got stopped out in profit already, guys. I'm currently out of the position. If you guys want to hold on to it, feel free, but I'm out of the position. I made a small profit off it, just a couple $100. But it's better than having a loss, right, on the Friday, because it's a risky day plus a heavy news day at that. Andy over here locked in a total of 1,900. And he said, love you, Shawn. Definitely, Andy. Glad to see you lock that in right there. So you're good. Let's see, RJ over here locked in a total of 3,171. Great work, RJ. Nice. Maddie said just passed his challenge. So Maddie I'm assuming you just got funded, right, Maddie? So Maddie made 9,742 for the day. So he should be done. Great work, Maddie. I know you had like a couple days to reach that goal and you finally hit it. So definitely big congrats to you guys who passed your FTMO today. DJ locked in 775. Nice work, DJ. Fahad over here locked in a total of 443. Great work, Fahad. Yeah, Maddie said today was his last day. This dude passed. Nice work, Maddie. So big congrats to everybody here who passed their FTMO on their very last day. I know it gets stressful when you get close to your last day, but another big congrats to everybody here. I think we had about 4 people pass their FTMOs this week at K2, so definitely great work to those people. Leilani over here locked in about 1,000. Nice work, Leilani. Roman over here locked in a total of 674. Great work, Roman. Miles over here locked in a total of 1,016. Nice work, Miles. Miles said scary, but did good. Definitely great. Dre over here locked in a total of 122. Nice work, Dre. Patricia. Yeah, Patricia locked in 1,240. Nice work, Patricia. Al over here. Oh yeah, definitely. So guys, yeah, thanks for checking in on me yesterday for not going online. I know a lot of you guys are worried about me. It was my bad because I just, I didn't say anything. I was kind of just annoyed because my internet kept going in and out, so I just didn't go online. But that's the main reason why I didn't go online yesterday. Josh over here locked in a total of 797. Great work, Josh. Off his first account. First account 797, and then his second account he locked in 537. So he's in profit a total of about 1,500 to 1,600 this morning. Great work, Josh. Junior over here locked in a total of 2,494. Great work, Junior. Joshua over here locked in a total of 1,304. Great work, Joshua. I'll message you. I'll respond to your questions in a little bit, Josh. I just saw your messages here. I was asleep. It was like midnight for me when you messaged me, but I'll take a look in a little bit. Joshua again over here. So his first account, he locked in 1,304. His second account, he locked in 712. Great work, Joshua. So you locked in about well over 2,000 today. Yeah, exactly. So Joshua said, done. Jack Hole Summit begins at 10 Eastern, satisfied with your profits. So exactly, guys, if you guys are happy with your profits for today, don't trade any for the rest of the day because there's a lot of news coming up. We have Powell speaking at 7 o'clock, and then we also have the Jack Hole Symposium later today as well. So just keep that in mind. It's a very risky day for you guys to be trading. Jeff over here, let me scroll up real quick. There's a lot of people here actually. So Fahad locked in 443. Nice work, Fahad. Felix over here locked in a total of 75. Great work, Felix. Jeff Abadi over here locked in a total of 1,117. All wins, no losses, 100%. Ensong over here locked in a total of 4,780. Again, right here, no losses, straight wins. Great work, Ensong. EW locked in a total of well over 1,000 right here. Nice work, EW. Tori over here. Nice. Yeah, EW said up 1,100 in less than 15 minutes. Thanks, K2. Definitely W. Tori over here locked in a total of 1,305. Great work, Tori. Definitely, yeah. So Tori said learning the breakout and finally think I have it down. Thanks, Shawn. No, definitely, Tori. I'm glad to see that you're like consistent with your profits now. And then Josh over here as well, 304 and 712. Great work. Let me see. Jeff said he got 600 off US 30. Great work, Jeff. Anything else? Yeah, if you guys have any other profits, go ahead and send them over and I'll add them to the list over here. Dell again right here. Damn, Dell logged in another one. He's going back and forth. He took the sell there, quick sell, locking a total of 2,372. Great work, Dell. So it's right. It's important that you guys understand what we're doing here. So like you can see how everyone here is kind of making a lot more profit than I did. I only took one trade today, but a lot of people here locked in like a way more because they took more trades. Mrs. Brickhouse over here looks like she had a couple accidents right here. Small losses, nothing too huge, but for the most part, straight wins over here. She locked in a total of 3,188. Great work. I think that's it for right now. Let me see if there's anything else for me to look at. I'll turn on my alerts, but like I mentioned earlier, guys, I'm not going to be taking any more trades. I'm pretty much done for the day because Powell's going to be speaking in the next 15 minutes or so. So if you guys have questions, go ahead and put your questions in the chat and I can answer any questions that you guys have. Otherwise, if we don't have many questions, we're probably just going to call it a day as it gets close to 7 because there's just no trades for us to be taking at this time. So let me see if there's any questions here as we continue on, and then we can get started with this. Let's see. Yeah, Clyde, so you need to get better internet. Actually, I have like the most expensive internet in this area. Clyde, the problem is, I don't know where you're located, Clyde, but here in California, we've had like weird weather lately. In the summer, it doesn't usually rain here. And when it does rain, there is like issues with internet connection for whatever reason. I don't know why is there issues with internet connection, but for the past couple of weeks, it was raining for whatever reason, and the internet's been going in and out. So hopefully they get that fixed, but I'm looking for a better alternative, of course. Let's see, morning Riga. Let's see, Mashurium is asking, hi, which broker do you use? Thanks. I use FTMO for most of my trades here. For all my US 30, I use FTMO. I think their broker is LMAX. That's a broker data they use or that they used to use. We don't really have a choice of broker with FTMO. They kind of just, I was so tempted to reiterate here, guys, because it's shooting up so heavily, but I'm not going to chase it. I'm ready. I'm good for the day. Let me see what we got over here. See if I missed anything. Damn, that thing is going up heavy. Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna risk it. It's just too risky. Let's see. Yeah, I mean they're both flying right now. CERN just told me DAX is flying. Yeah, same with US 30 because they usually mirror each other. They're both flying right now for whatever reason. You know, it's prior to the news, so that's why it's kind of shooting up like that. But I'm not gonna mess with it. There's just no point because Powell's gonna speak in the next couple of minutes, like in about 13 minutes. I mean, he'll probably hit full TP over there. It just passed TP1 again right here. It's probably gonna hit full TP as it continues to push up. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm so tempted. I'm looking at my MC4 right now. I'm like, should I take that buy? No, I shouldn't. There's no point. I'm already happy with my profits for this week. We had no losses. Um, let's give you guys a little update with these right here, but it's definitely pushing up. You guys can see, obviously, pretty clear here. Let me see this real quick. And it's so tempting. I just keep looking at it, but this is why I kind of need to log off because if I stay on, I'm gonna want to take the trade. But it's all good. Let me see. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of my profits for the week so far, so that you guys can see, you know, what I did for the week, how much profits were made, and I didn't take any losses on my account. So let me just give this an update. Sorry guys, I don't know what's up with my phone. Let me cancel this. I'm trying to take a screenshot of my profits for the week. Yeah. Like it's not letting me take a screenshot. Let me do it one more time. And I'll get to your questions right now. I see your guys' questions in the Zoom. So just give me 1 second. I'm just trying to screenshot my profits so I can send them over to you. Okay, so I just took a screenshot. I'll post it in the group over here. Or let me give a little update first for this because I forgot. I forgot to put an update for this in the group. All right, so here's the little update for that little profit that we made right there. And then I'll send you guys what I made for the week so far. So there we go. And then let me just post my profits in there too. All right, so you guys can see from right here, these are my profits for trading link. All right, so this is what's like more important, guys. If you guys can be consistent with your trading and not have any losses, this is how it can, you know, add up pretty nicely. Like looking at this right here, these are all my trades for the week, right? I have the week stamp right here, from the 20th up until today, the 27th. You know, no losses. This is what you guys want to strive for. A lot of people say that win rates don't really matter. I mean, it does matter, obviously, because if you had a loss here, you wouldn't have as much profit, right? And you wouldn't be so used to seeing, like, this gives you confidence. When you guys don't lose trades, it gives you confidence to take trades and not be scared when you enter trades, right? Because a lot of people always, like, one of the main questions a lot of people have about trade psychology is they always ask me, how do I hold on to my trades? How do I, you know, hold on to drawdown? If you guys are winning so often like this, you guys won't be worried about drawdown because you'll know that your analysis is on point. And that's why I always trust my trades, right? Whenever I take trades, I'm never scared. I just take them, and if they hit TP, they hit TP. If they hit stop loss, which they rarely do, they hit stop loss, right? I understand how the game works. So, you know, this is the consistency that you guys kind of want. You know, people can argue back and forth that winning percentage or, you know, win rates don't matter, but obviously this is going to matter because it's going to have a toll on your trade psychology. If you're winning every single day and you don't have any losses, you're going to be on top of the world, right? You're going to want to keep taking trades and you're not going to be scared to hold on to the trades. The reason I closed out the trade early today was because there's news coming up. There's like different things happening that would cause price to, you know, go the opposite way. So that's why I pulled out. If there was no news today, I would have held on to it. It's a full TP. You can see obviously price is going to where we anticipated. We anticipated a buy. And as you can see, price is still going up. But the thing is, today's Friday and there's news, so I'm not trying to risk it. You know, I already had a flawless week this week so far. No losses straight from the 20th up until today. So this is, this is pretty much how it, how you guys should be striving to be hitting your trades. Because it's good to like have like a few losses here and there, but it's better to like when you guys don't have any losses, it just raises your confidence so that when you go into next week, you're like, oh, I didn't have any losses last week. So you're gonna feel great going into the next week, right? If you guys go into the weekend with a loss on your account on Friday, you feel like shit, right? You like don't want to like you don't feel good for the whole weekend because you keep wanting to make that back. But if you close out the week with no losses, you go into the week great and you start off the week fresh the next week, great as well. So you can have that confidence and you guys can keep pushing to have the same exact results the following week. So just a quick like little input with regard to a trade psychology, because I get a question like that a lot, where people ask how do they increase their trade psychology. It's like it's all about confidence. If you guys have confidence in your moves and your trades and your analysis, you guys will be perfectly fine with controlling it, no matter the drawdown, no matter like how far the trade goes. So other than that, let me check the questions over here and show you guys what else I'm missing. So the Zoom over here. Let's see. Quinn said US 30 being weird as, yeah, I know exactly, Quinn. So Quinn said US 30 is being super weird right now. It's definitely being weird. It's going back and forth. And the reason for that is because Powell's coming on to speak at 7 in about 7 minutes. So when he speaks, a lot of things that he says, like he can literally push price up or down because, he's going to be talking about the economic health of the U.S. right now, especially with what's going on in Afghanistan and just like all the stuff going on in the world, COVID and stuff like that. It's affecting the market, obviously, one way or another. So with that said, that's why I don't want to be in the market, because the last thing I want to do is be in a buy over here. And all of a sudden, Powell says something like, I don't know, something that we're going to do, with regard to Afghanistan, then it just spikes price down. Or then again, like he'll say something positive and then he'll just spike it up higher. So it can go one way or the other, but at that point, you're basically gambling. So that's why I don't really want to trade during news at all. Scrolling down real quick, let's see. Michael said, hi, Shawn, can you go over the time settings for Eastern on the high-low indicator? Thanks. So Michael, for me, here's the default settings. The default settings right here are set to, and this is Pacific time. So basically, if you want to do Eastern time, you just have to change this by 3 hours because you guys are 3 hours ahead of me. So instead of 23, you'd probably put, actually, here, let me see if I can change it here because see, current time right now is like, let me see. Because I don't know if the thing actually changes. Like, okay, so you're in New York, I'm assuming. You're gonna be -4. Actually, I don't know if it even changes it. Because I changed my time zone here and it doesn't really, I mean, it looks the same to me. Let me go to a random time like that. Because I'm not sure like how your time zones work over there, like with regard to this. Because for me, it's based off my time zone in Pacific time. Let me see, it looks the same to me though. I don't think it changed at all. Well, basically, okay, here. So because I don't have like my settings here at Pacific time, so I can't really tell like what it looks like on your chart. But these are my time zones that I have set here. Check on your time zone whether like these are the perfect, like the proper times for London, Asia, and New York. So basically Pacific time, this would be 11 p.m. For me, London. That's when London opens for me. Because we use daylight savings time. So like people who are located in Europe, yours might be different because you don't use daylight savings time. For us here in the US, we use daylight savings time. Generally, this is supposed to be 2400 hours, which is midnight when London opens. But for me, it's an hour before. So it's kind of hard for me to give you guys an example of like what it's like because mine says my specific time zone, but it looks like it's the same thing. So let me go over here real quick I'm just going to change it to a random, I don't know, random time zone. New Zealand. Okay, they're up to 12 hours. Let me see if this thing updates. I mean, it looks the same to me. So what I would recommend is Michael, if you can take a screenshot or just write down the times that your lines are located. So I'm just going to go back to my time zone over here. Just go on your 1 minute or go on your 3 minute, something that like that's kind of spaced out so you can see all the zones. Actually, go on your 10 minute, and then just zoom out. And what if you can I don't know why the numbers aren't coming up on the side over here, but if you can try to write down or take a screenshot of your times over here or your price points, so that we can just see if they're lined up. Because if they're lined up, you don't have to change your settings at all. It's probably already set to the proper ones. It's not showing up on this one. Let me go over here to the, okay, so here on the 3 minute, if you could like back up and see where these prices are set up. If they're the same exact price on your New York time, then it should be perfectly fine. Because I changed the time zones here, but it's still the same thing. Let's see, we are. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, if you could do that, Michael, I could probably help you more, but I can't really see what the time difference is with regards to me being Pacific, you being Eastern. Let me just scroll down real quick. See what else I missed. Yeah, I think if that's the case, Michael, where yours looks the same, I think you should be fine. Because that's the problem with like this indicator, because this indicator is based off time, so it's a little different compared to the other ones where it's based off price. But if it looks just like mine, then you should be fine. We could probably check next week to see if it changes it any different. But for the most part, I think it should be pretty much fine. Other than that, let me see if I missed anything else. Let me scroll up. Alice said, good morning, everyone. Yeah, Alice said, good morning, everything. I'm ready to go live trading, but I'm still trying to figure out a few things on the TD Ameritrade platform. You have to be an engineer to master this platform. No, exactly, Al. I used to use TD Ameritrade a long time ago. It took me like over a year to figure out what all the functions are on that broker. That broker is definitely not user-friendly at all. I mean, it's a powerful platform, but it's not very user-friendly. So if you want to just mark stuff up on TradingView and then just execute on TD Ameritrade, kind of similar to what I do with MT4 here, I do all my markups on TradingView and I just enter market orders here on MT4 for when I'm taking trades. That's one thing that you can do, but you know, it's really up to you how you want to run it. But I agree with you. TD Ameritrade is very, very complicated to use. Hey, Kenny, morning. Let's see. Henry's asking, are the red and vertical bar signals or alerts? So these vertical bars right here, Henry, the ones that go up and down, these green and red ones, these are momentum swings. This is a K2 momentum indicator. So if you have a red signal right there, that's a momentum swing to the downside. If you have a green signal with a green candle within it, that's a momentum swing to the upside. You can set alerts for it. That's what I have mine set up for. You can see my alerts right here. I have a momentum signal for the 1 minute, 3 minute, and 10 minutes so that I can identify when price is swinging either up or swinging down so that I can identify the entries. That's pretty much what it's used for. You can set alerts. Just go to alert right here. Click on this condition. Click on K2TS or K2 momentum, depending on which indicator you're using, the new one or the old one. You can change this to signal fired. That'll give you a signal for both buys and sells. And then I usually have it set to once per bar so that if we even get a pending signal, I'll get alert to it. And then down here, you can set your alert, like US 30, 3 minute, sorry, US 30 3 minute momentum signal, something like that, you know, and then you can identify it. So as you guys can see right here, price is starting to move crazy, right? 7 o'clock, Powell started speaking. So be careful, guys. I don't recommend you guys trade right now because the market is just going nuts. I mean, it's going to go nuts for like the next couple hours or so. So I'm done trading for the day, but I'll keep answering more questions as you guys have more here. Let's see. Ben Hartwig said, Shawn, thank you. Everyone, have a nice weekend. Definitely, Ben Hartwig. We'll see you next week on Market Reopen. Abraham said he caught the small buy. Nice. Brian Lee's asking, how does the FTML news restrictions work? So the FTML news restrictions, I'm not sure how it works now, Brian, but you just can't trade 5 minutes before and after news events, high impact news events. And in order to determine, you know, what's a high impact news event, you can go on the FTML economic calendar, and then it'll tell you what's restricted. Generally, US 30 is not really restricted for anything because there's nothing that directly affects it usually. It's usually FOREX pairs. In some instances, it'll be, you know, other pairs like indices. Looks like it's about to hit full TP right there. And this is what I didn't want to get caught in, right? I didn't want to get caught in this whipsaw price going back and forth like this because Powell can say something and it'll affect the market pretty heavily. It was really close to full TP right here, but it's still pushing back and forth. So what else did I miss over here? Quinn's asking, I was able to cop that quick sell. Nice, Quinn. Yeah, man, if you got some profit off that, that's great. You're asking about gold. So I don't think gold is safe at all because gold is directly affected by the US economy. So I think that's going to be one that's restricted. US 30 is generally not restricted that often, but metals are usually restricted, specifically gold, because it's based, you know, usually like when there's stuff going on with US economy, it affects it directly. You can check on the Ftml website though, Quinn. So depending on sorry, I got the questions mixed up. So I don't know if you're asking about Ftml, if you're asking about normal. Like if you're just talking about normal news, I would still think it's like very risky. So if I pull it up over here, let's check out gold to see how it's moving. It's probably going to move pretty crazy because of, yeah, see this big spike right here? It's definitely not safe. So like, see this huge wick? That's like almost 1,000 pips right there. Huge wick. Full TP off US 30 right there. On point. So like I mentioned, guys, if you guys if you guys trust the strategy and you guys follow it through, it'll hit, you know, and there you go, full TP, and it's still pushing up higher and higher. So our analysis from this morning played out exactly how I thought it would, because, you know, we had our analysis for the breakout and we knew it was going to go up. The only reason we didn't hold on to it was because of the news this morning. But there we go. Powell just shot price up through the roof. That thing just blew up like crazy. So full TP there. If you guys held on to it, congrats to you guys. If you guys got out of profit, congrats to you guys too. Everyone should have made profit off that. There was you know, it was a great trade. So other than that, let me see if I'm missing anything. Let me just give an update right here for that breakout. Full TP, guys. It's crazy, man. What a nice push right there for whoever caught it. I probably should have just held it with a small lot size, but it's all good. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm happy with my profits. No losses this entire week. So doing pretty good. I think we only have one loss for the entire month of August. And that was like a risky trade too. It's all good. It's all good, guys. All right. Let's see. If you guys have any other profits, go ahead and send them in. Let's see. Owen locked in a total of 2,311. Great work, Owen. Duggan over here said, I think it's right. West Oz is oh, gotcha. Okay. So Duggan said it should be fine. It looks like it looks fine on his too with regards to the new indicator. And this is why that new indicator is really important too. So like, check this out. The reason why I felt comfortable about taking this buy right here is because price broke above the Asia low right here, or the Asia high actually. So it gave me confirmation to take it even higher. Price came down, respected the Asia low or Asia high, and then it bounced right off it. So the moon from right there. So definitely great work amongst everyone here. Let's see. All right, Patricia said done for the day. She locked in 1,850. Great work, Patricia. Let's see. Albert locked in a total of $5 off that one account. Great work, Albert. His other account, he locked in 1,415. Amazing work, Albert. Let me see if there's anything else over here. Patricia again, she said now really done for the day. So she took a 1 minute again, locked in a total of 2,050. Great work, Patricia. Man, that thing's still shooting up pretty heavily right there. Angela over here locked in a total of 1,052. Great work, Angela. Let's see, anything else that I'm missing over here? Cheryl locked in a total of 3,287. Great work, Cheryl. And I think that's about it. Sisuk over here as well. Sisuk's up 6,733. Great work, Sisuk. So definitely great work there, guys. Jalan over here too, up a total of 4,459. Great work, Jalan. Straight profits, guys. Charlie again right here, no losses, straight wins. Total of 877. Nice work, Charlie. Other than that, let's see. Yeah, Sisuk up 6,733. I think that's about it. Let me scroll over here real quick. Do you recommend a retracement buy again? I wouldn't. Right now it's too heavy. Yeah, Junior, I wouldn't trade right now, bro. It's just moving way too fast right now. Looking over here at Jade. Jade locked in a total of 9,046 for the day. Amazing. Great work, Jade. So as you guys can see here, you know, some people like taking bigger risks. You can make more profit. For me personally, you know, I'm content with making, you know, about this much because I do have 2 Ftml accounts and then my personal. So if you think about it, for a week, I made about 7,700. So we could just multiply that by 2, right? Because I have 2 accounts. Well, let's do 7,800 to round it up times 2. That's about like 15,600 a week, right? If you guys can do this consistently every week, you know, times 4, that's 62,400 for a month. That's pretty nice. Times 12, that's a total of 748,800 for an entire year. Like this is basically going to be your annual salary trading if you guys can do this consistently every single week. So it's not, you know, it's not a huge, I mean, for some people it might not seem like a huge amount. For a lot of people this might be like a game changer, right? Life changer. So you know, this is why consistency is important, guys. As long as you guys don't, if you guys are able to avoid as many losses as possible, you guys can literally make a pretty good living just trading with me every morning, taking 1 or 2 trades a day, and then you know, just calling it a day and enjoying the rest of your day. So other than that, let's see. Aaron over here too. Aaron logged in a total of 3,880. Nice work, Aaron. Other than that, let me see what else we're missing over here. EW, she took an L, but she's up 4K in the last half hour. Out of here, thanks K2. So yeah, EW is up a total well over 4K for the day. Great work, EW. Yeah, have a great weekend. I'll catch you guys here next week. Let's see over here. Let's see, Rav took this 3-minute right here. Which one did you take, Rav? I'm not sure which one you marked up right here on yours. Kip over here locked on a total of 19,304. Great work, Kip. So Rav took a buy, it looks like. Is this the buy that you took right here, Rav? Because if that's a buy that you took right there, it looks like it hit full TP. I'm trying to figure out which one did you take there. Yeah, because I can't see your times. Your timestamp's gonna be different from mine because we're in different time zones. I don't really see where you would have taken the buy from. Yeah. Oh, you said your indicators aren't working. So Rav, try refreshing your trading view. It's which plan of trading view do you have? Because the thing is, you might have one thing that might be is if your trading view is like on the free one or one of the cheaper ones, you can only have like about 3 indicators on your chart at the time. Looks like you have 2 indicators right here. You can probably turn off one of the K2SRs. And then what I would do is I would just refresh your chart. If you refresh your chart, it should show. I think you're just having internet connectivity issues because usually when your internet goes out, you have these little symbols here. Once you refresh it, it'll come right back up. So you can try just refreshing it. Yeah, try to log out of your trading view and then log back in. Because I know this morning they had issues with the with their login. Wow, this guy is such a like. Check out the scam right here, guys. So I changed my name to Shawn K2. I will never message you first. He changed the same name to me. I will never message you first, but he changed his caps right here. So the scammer like. Man, the scammer is something else. This dude's like, and he changed his information here. This scammer is so dumb. Like he said that he put 50% off, but he said, okay, you're gonna pay 150 out of 200. That's not 50% off. That's $50 off. So the scammer is obviously here listening to me. Like that guy's so dumb. Like every time I change something, like I say something about him, he's over here changing his information. So guys, if you guys ever see like anyone pretending to be me and they're asking for Bitcoin, they're scamming you guys. So just keep that in mind. Let's see, anything else here? So guys, just keep that in mind. There's a lot of people who are impersonating not just me, they're also impersonating Patricia. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday, Patricia sent, she sent this to me. So there's someone that's impersonating Patricia saying that they'll take her, like she'll pass your FTMOs for you. She doesn't pass people's FTMOs, guys. So don't fall for these other scammers pretending to be me, pretending to be other people here in K2 who are consistently profiting. You know, just don't talk to anybody because I'm never going to message you guys first. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, let me see what other profits we got here. Damn, look how far it pushed up, guys. It's still pushing up. That's crazy. But it's good to see that our analysis play out perfectly fine. That's pretty much how it's supposed to push up from here, because we analyzed it for a buy and it pushed up exactly how we thought. So let's see, Slorm over here locked in a total of 1,015. Great work, Slorm. Slorm's other account over here, 1,383. Great work, Slorm. For both of our accounts right there. Abraham over here locked in a total of 224. Great work, Abraham. Roman over here. Here, I'll just check this out real quick. Yeah, no, Roman, that guy Samir, he's not a scammer. He's been with K2 for a while. He runs the options page. So he pretty much, he's on that post here within the options page. There's another guy that's pretending to be a fake, like he's trying to impersonate Samir. So there's a real Samir and there's a scammer Samir that's in the group. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, this thing's pushing up crazy. I kind of wish I took that buy, but now also like I'm content with like what we made today. So let me see if there's any other profits that I'm missing here real quick before I continue on. Yeah, Saren was talking about US 30 and the DAX. So I think that's it for the profits right here. Let me see if there's any other questions that I can answer before we log off for the day. It's 7:12 right now. So I think I'm pretty much done for the most part. Let me scroll over here real quick and see. Yeah, definitely. Flange said accurate as always. Thanks again, Shawn. No, definitely Flange. Hopefully you locked in some pretty good profit off that. Yeah, Alice said the momentum indicator is very accurate. Definitely, 100%. Patricia said big week for me this week. Thanks so much, Shawn. Definitely, Patricia. I'll see you here on Monday. Scott said thanks for the week of learning, Shawn. Have a great weekend. Definitely, Scott. I'll see you here on Monday. Rab, were you able to get that fixed? Your indicators? If you refreshed it, probably should have fixed it for you. Al said these indicators are so accurate, it's almost like stealing. Let me see what else I missed over here. Peter said, I have a K2 promo, get K2 for 700 a month. Hit me up for a special deal. Yeah, guys, don't fall for those things. Yeah, Ardania said, laugh my ass off, dumb. He changed his name to I'll never message first, but then he still does. Super flag, exactly. Kyle over here, nice. Kyle's 10-minute just hit full TP. Yeah, so Kyle took a 10-minute entry over here. It looks like you might have taken a snipe, right? Yeah, so it looks like Kyle over here took a snipe right here, and he hit his full TP. So great work right there, Kyle. There's a lot of entries that were available this morning. It was just super risky. So yeah, full TP right there off that 10-minute snipe. We had the wick rejection off the pivot, wick rejection off the structure, buy signal right here, straight buy for a full TP right there. Great work, Kyle, if you caught that. All right, Taryn. Yeah, turn to all right, guys. See you guys back Monday morning. Thanks, Shawn. Definitely, Taryn. I'll see you here next Monday. Kyle said Team Rick, right? Rick's actually here in my area. I was supposed to meet with Rick today, but Rick, I don't know if you're here on the live session, but I'm actually going to be out of town, so I can't meet with Rick today. But I'll message you a little later, Rick, to just confirm. See if I'm missing anything else over here. See, Kyle sent his profits, locked in a total of 653 today. Nice work, Kyle. Looks like you had a little accident right there, bro. A little accident where you took a loss, but you made it right back over here, so that's good. Jeff over here too. Jeff's up a total of 5,435. Great work, Jeff. Other than that, I think that's it. Let me see if there's any other questions here on the YouTube. CJ said 3/4 mil for the year. But I'm looking forward to these lives. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's really easy, guys. If you guys just take the trades I take in the morning, and you guys just don't lose, which is pretty easy if you follow the directions properly, you guys should be able to hit your goals like pretty smoothly every single day. Riga's asking, what was the reason to be bullish, Shawn? The reason for the bullish is because of Powell speaking. So Powell right now, he's speaking at 7. So you can see right here. I don't know if you were following earlier, Riga, but I mentioned that Powell's going to speak. Generally, what Powell says is because he's talking about the U.S. economy. Usually, whatever he says is going to be beneficial for the economy, right? Because obviously, he wants to make sure that everyone thinks everything's going so well. So he was talking here at 7. You guys can see. I'll just mark up 7 o'clock right here. So 7 o'clock was right here. As soon as Powell spoke. Oh, whoops. Let me just move this over here. Okay, so this is 7 o'clock right here, right? I was telling you guys that it was probably going to push up at some point. 7 o'clock happened right here. Powell started speaking. As soon as he started speaking, bullish move right there. So that's how you can correlate news to specific price movements. If you guys see that news happened at 7, you're like, okay, what happened after he started speaking? As soon as Powell started speaking, it had that bullish move. So that's basically what caused the strong bullish move. But on top of that, we already had our bias. Our technical bias was a buy. Our fundamentals here were also a buy. It was up, 214 points. So it was already, we were looking for buys all around already. We had a confirmation for a technical bias for a buy, a fundamental bias for a buy here. And the retail sentiment was short. So everything pointed towards a buy, and that's why we looked for a buy. But the news is what actually pushed it up even higher. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what caused it to go up like that. Let's see, Jay said, can you show the 1-minute chart for the K2 indicators from yesterday morning? Want to see if the signals played out. So yesterday there was news as well, Jay, but yeah, yesterday there was, I mean, it still hit. Here, let me just go over here real quick and I'll show you. So like from yesterday morning, I'm sure you saw everyone's profits, right, in the group. I didn't trade yesterday because I didn't go live, but if you look here, so basically, yeah, all the sells right here pretty much hit. So right here, these sells right here hit. I mean, it took a while for it to hit, but then it did hit. Pretty much all these sells right here hit. If you waited for the confirmation, right? If you waited for the confirmation there, they would have hit. Like this is from like 6 until like 8. Usually I get off at 8, so I'm waiting from 6 to 8. And then you can see obviously right here, these are the profits from yesterday. If I scroll up right here, these are everyone's profits from yesterday. So you can see everyone's wins and stuff over here. So let's see, like new levels, straight wins right there. And this is from the 26th. So you can see the timestamp right here. This is in the public K2 group. You guys can see here everyone's profits. Abraham locked in 423. Eunice locked in 128. Michael locked in 3,884. He passed his Ftml yesterday. Josh over here was up about 1,163. So as you guys can see right here, I mean, it still works. It works regardless. It doesn't matter the day. But there was a lot of news yesterday, so a lot of people didn't take it. I didn't take any trades myself because the news event yesterday was right down the middle. So let me check real quick. Yeah, yesterday, so Thursday right here, you can see that we had news at 5:30. We also had the Jack Hole Symposium all day yesterday as well. So that's why I didn't trade. But if you guys did trade, there were still wins there to be taken. Other than that, I think that's it for now. All right, definitely. Looks like everyone's logging off. See, Abraham said, thanks, Shawn. See you all next week. Definitely. See you next week, Abraham. Felix, too. Felix said, have a great weekend, everyone. Definitely, Felix. We'll see you next week. Rav said the app one's okay, but the internet one says I have to pay again. I've paid it for the year in TradingView. So, Rav, make sure that you're logged in on the other one because you might not be logged in. I think that's what the case is. Because this morning, TradingView logged out of everyone from the login because they were having issues with their login. So I think you're just not logged in on the other one because it just wouldn't make sense if you're oh, and also if you're using a pro, I think you can only have like one account open at a time anyway. So you can't have 2 of them open at the same time. So that might be the issue as well. Yeah, because if you have TradingView open on your phone, you have it open on your iPad, you have it open on your computer, it's not gonna let you be online on all of them. You can only be online on either 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, Pro Plus, you can only have 1 login, I believe. Meaning you can only use 1 at a time. So you might want to reach out to TradingView. That's something that they can probably help you with if there's an issue with it. But the things that I can point out are you probably aren't logged into you're probably not logged into your account because it just doesn't make sense, right? If it's okay on your app and it's on your computer, it's not okay. You're just not logged into like the one that's on your computer. So I think that's one thing that you probably have to check, Rav. But I'm not TradingView, so I can't help you with everything TradingView. You would have to ask them directly because that's this is K2, not TradingView. So if you want to ask them directly, they can help you, and then they can help you with that. Marshunian, that's such a dumb question. Marshunian said, if you guys are making so much, why trade for FTMO? The real question is why not? I mean, obviously you're obviously not trading with FTMO. When you trade at FTMO, you're able to trade risk-free. So, I mean, it's kind of a dumb question. Why we wouldn't? Why would, it's like asking, if you can go to the casino and gamble and not gamble your own money, would you do that or would you gamble your own money? Simple answer, right? You wouldn't gamble your own money. But yeah, I mean, you're not familiar with FTMO, and you probably haven't passed it yourself. So you haven't seen the benefits of trading with FTMO. You're able to trade larger amounts with not risking any of your own money. So if you want to do it yourself, I mean, go ahead and use your own account, but you're going to have your own money at risk. And it's just a simple answer to your question there. Other than that, I think that's it for today, guys. If you guys have any other questions, I think that's pretty much it. It's 7:21 right now. News is still happening. Powell's probably going to be speaking for the next hour or so. So I'm just going to log off, wrap up this week, and I'll go over everyone's profits real quick. So let's see. We'll go over here, and this over here. Let's see. So we'll go over everyone's profits for this morning. So here's the timestamp right here where it says today. Scroll up real quick. Yeah, Marcian said you split profits. Obviously, like, people aren't going to give you money to trade and not want anything out of it, right? Come on, Marcian, use your common sense, bro. Of course, you're gonna split profits. It's a 70-30 split. So look, if you're making, so I made about 14,000 this week, right? So about 14,000, and then say I did that for 4 weeks times 4. You have a 70% split up to 56,000 profit, right? You multiply it by 70%. My take home is still going to be pretty heavily, right? So, I mean, I don't know how you could be mad about making this much profit and splitting and not having to risk your own money. If you lose money, you lose money. If you don't lose money, you just keep setting up the profits. So, I mean, I don't know how else to. Then just don't do FTMO, Marcini. If you think it's such a bad thing, then just don't do it. You don't have to profit with us or profit with FTMO. If you want to use your own account and you want to blow your own account, with a bad trade, then that's completely fine. I could have bad trades here, and I won't be risking any of my own money, and I just take profits at the end of each month. So, I mean, it's really up to if you think you're so good and you're okay with risking your own money, then go ahead. If not, then FTMO is there for you. But anyways, going back to the timestamp today, here's the today stamp. Romanio locked in a total of 693. Romanio's other account 706. Dre over here locked in a total of 122. Patricia locked in 1,240. Larkin locked in a total of 12,365. Charlie locked in a total of 613. Ardonius locked in a total of 482. Dell locked in a total of 1,995. Dell's other account locked in the same thing. Let me delete one so I don't double post. MA locked in a total of 8,520. Great work, no losses. Scott locked in a total of 1,613. RJ locked in a total of 3,171. Maddie locked in a total of 9,742. DJ locked in a total of 775. Fahad locked in a total of 443. Maddie passes FTMO right here, 20,000 for the month. Leilani locked in a total of 949. Great work, Leilani. Roman locked in a total of 674. Miles locked in a total of 1,016. Josh locked in a total of 797. Josh's other account locked in 537. Junior locked in a total of 2,494. Joshua locked in a total of 712. Joshua's other account locked in a total of 1,304. Fahad locked in a total of 443. Felix locked in a total of 75. Jeff Abadia locked in a total of 1,117. EW locked in a total of about 2,000 right there. His other account right here locked in a total of 1,305. Joshua locked in a total of 1,304. His other account 712. Dell locked into 2,372. Mrs. Brickhouse locked in a total of 3,188. Owen locked in a total of 2,311. Patricia locked in a total of 1,850. Albert locked in $5. His other account locked in a total of 1,415. Patricia locked in a total of 2,050. Angela locked in a total of 1,052. Cheryl locked in a total of 3,287. C-Soup locked in a total of 6,733. Jalon locked in a total of 4,459. Sorry, guys, I need to take a break. It's too many profits. All right. Back to these profits. Charlie locked in a total of 877. Jade locked in a total of 9,446. Aaron locked in a total of 3,880. EW locked in a total of 4,000 within this morning session. Kip over here locked in a total of 19,304. Salorm over here locked in a total of 1,015. Salorm's other account 1,383. Abraham locked in a total of 224. Kyle locked in a total of 653. And Jeff locked in a total of 5,435. So we have a couple more profits here. See Jay over here locked in a total of 1,709. Great work, Jay. I see your messages right here. So I'll come back to your messages a little later after the session. I'll send you the link as well, Junior, after we log off. Other than that, let's see. Intraday over here, William locked in a total of 12,090. Nice work, intraday. Or William, sorry. Other than that, let me see. What else we missed out over here on. So let's see. Marshunian said, well, since you're so good, you keep your profit 100%. That's why I'm thinking, no offense intended. Duncan said, good point. City said, and 100% profit also means 100% losses. Not a good point. I mean, it's really up to you guys, right? The thing is, I treat trading like a business. I run my profits through my business. Like, there's different ways of doing it. There's a lot of tax benefits from trading through Ftml. A lot of you guys probably don't know that, but I'm treating this as a business. This isn't a for fun thing for me. This is a for profit thing for me. So, maybe go. You're probably not familiar with, like, I'm not even sure where you're located. Rasharian, but I'm not going to go over like all the details with that. Obviously, I'll go over those details with the Ftml members. We've talked about that before, how to run this as a business, how to be able to have, tax deductions, if you run your trading through Ftml as a business, because you get taxed differently here in the US. I'm not going to go over those details with you guys. For you guys here in the premium, obviously I went over those with you guys. You basically, I basically explained how you could trade and keep majority of your profits without having to pay much tax, or any tax at all. Because you're running it through a business. So that's also the difference there, because I'm not going to go into details with it, but if you guys sat in on the mentoring session before, I explained exactly, why I trade with Ftml, why it's beneficial, and why I'm going to continue to trade with other funding companies until we, create our own. But yeah, other than that, guys, Bobby also said, just use the money for a couple months, take your side of the profits and start your own account. It's not rocket science. Exactly. And I do the same thing. I have 2 Ftmls and I have 1 personal account. So I pretty much funnel my profits to my personal account. And I just, I have different accounts trading the same trades. So other than that, guys, I think that's it. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed here. I think that's it with the question. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out. I'm going to be out of town this weekend. So if you guys do send me an email, you're probably not going to get a response until Monday or so. So if you guys have any other questions, you guys can send me an email or send me a message on Telegram, but I'm probably not going to be able to get to you until Monday, because I'm going to be out of town this weekend. So nice work, Dell over here. Dell locked in a total of 2,508. Great work, Dell. And Sisu locked in a little more profit here, a total of 8,727. Great work, Sisu. So other than that, guys, have a great weekend. Be safe. What I recommend is not to trade anymore. If you guys don't have to trade, don't trade, because the market is just, obviously it's a bit too risky. So have a great rest of your day, guys. And then I will see you guys here on Monday when market reopens. So have a great rest of your weekend, guys. And